Oh, that's the first time it rolled over. Hey guys, Anthony here from XXX RC Garage. Hopefully you've already figured that out. But anyway, I'm out here today playing around with the recycled TRX4 Sport that I've turned into a 73 Bronco. However, there is still some stuff I gotta do mechanical to it. I just wanted to take it out and run it because I think it looks so dang good, but problem I'm having right now is the steering. Yeah, the steering is not turning full, and I think it has something to do with this Chinese servo I put on here, because I'm getting a good hard turn one way but not a good hard turn the other direction. So let's see, so to the left barely getting any turn, to the right still kind of junky. So I'm gonna be changing out the servo in this thing here, and I'll be getting it, gotta get a different motor for it too. Right now I'm running a 17 turn motor in it right now, which shouldn't be in it, but because it's going to get hot. It's just stuff that I had already. I recycled the truck. I had the truck as a roller sitting around not doing anything, and it had the old sport body on it. But now I'm working on getting it put together here. See, I put a Badlands sticker down below the windshield because that's what I'm going to call it, the Badlands. And you can see I changed out, instead of using the Ford sticker on the front, I put Bronco. And then of course I found me a yellow stuff in my pile of accessories, and I made a yellow Ford decal for the rear to go over top of the original body Ford signs. And I put a trailer hitch on it, and I was going to bring the trailer out and totally forgot it. So I'm going to switch gears now. We're going to go park this thing, and then I'm going to bring out the 2021 TRX4 Bronco and play out here and do some more videoing. Got the 2021 Badlands Bronco out and getting ready to go play. This one does have the locking and unlocking differentials and all that. This is not the sport chassis, obviously, but this is going to run a lot heavier than the other truck, just because I did put brass under the on the front hubs and you know, added some weight, like the rock rails on the side are obviously metal, so it's going to run a little heavier, and it's got the winch on the front, which is a little heavier, and so forth. So here we go. Earlier you saw me try to do this one spot here. I'm going to set the camera down right where I had it, and now this was not as jacked up as high as the other one, but as you can see, she's rubbing a little bit, but she climbs pretty good, and my steering is working really good on this. I do have a Reef 422 servo on this. And I'm going to back up the camera here and do this, try to do this little crawl where I tried to go up these rocks here, and the problem I had was I think it was sliding too much. So back further and get rid of my shadow. Yeah, see, it's doing the same stuff here too, so. Okay, now it's grabbing. Yep, it's pretty good there. Just to let you know, I do got the Pro lights on the truck. I just don't have them connected right now because it's daylight, and honestly, I get a little frustrated because they're not working correctly right now, and it's due to connections where it goes into the box. I'm gonna have to figure a way to keep the connections more steady. So anyway, let's go ahead and cruise them around. It is hot out here. Oh, I need to try this with the other one. Let's try this spot. Ooh, loose sand. Ooh, well, loose dirt. I knew you could do it. And we go to this spot over here. Turn around. I tell you, man, not that I thought it wasn't going to, but just because I've run so many TRX4s, and my channel started with TRX4s because everybody else was waiting for axle to come back to life, and nothing was happening because they were locked down in China. Traxxas came out with the Defender, and of course I got one of the first early release ones, which was the one that is sent to the RC stores for display, and also whatever the RC store wants to do with it. And of course I bought it from him, and yeah, and that's how I started my channel. And everybody was like giving me grief. Oh, TRX4 Traxxas, blah blah blah. Everybody was like, you know, pro axial, pro this. Now there's still a lot of pro axial guys, and I'm not gonna lie, axial's still decent. I think they're better than what they used to be. But you know, I've staying with the Traxxas for now. You know, maybe I might get something later. I was going to go with the Gladiator until I realized that the scale was really too big and I decided that I wanted to keep it more to scale of what we got and not running a larger body. It's kind of like why I like the Proline scale one, but it was kind of dinky, and of course I made it work with an sender. Is it a sender? I believe it was not a sender. I'm not saying a sender. Not a sender. Endura. And so yeah. I got this in second gear right now, as you can see. And if I put it in first gear, that's fast as it's going to go. So, let's play over here with these rocks. See how this thing's going to crawl up and down. I mean, again, not been disappointed whatsoever with this. You know, it was more designed as a trail truck than a crawler, but obviously you can make it into anything you want it to be. And I think it's just awesome. Now it's Sunday, and I snuck over here to this construction site that's building homes. As you can see, I'm way over there, and all the future homes are going to be over here. But I'm way over here where it's not so construction, and hopefully won't get kicked off the property. But yeah, I just wanted to find a place that I didn't have to hike all the way into the woods like I've had to do at the parks I go to find some good crawl spots. Yeah, this thing here, look at this thing. Just falls right over everything. Now, I'm not going to tell you it doesn't hang up. I mean, the trailer hitch does catch it every so often on the back. And the, you know, I mean, I did went with a little bit bigger tire than was normal. I had to do a little bit of mods on that. But, you know, and it does belly, which all crawlers belly, get on their belly and get stuck. But it's called driving, you know, how you drive it. And yeah, if I go over this here, yeah, I'm going to belly like that and get stuck. Oh, maybe I didn't that time. And the tires I'm running on this truck right now is the RC 4-wheel drive Goodyear MTRs and 1.75 1.9s on Vanquish method Steely lookalikes. And I did put the stock spare tire back on there and put a cover over it, just because I had the matching set all the way around, including the fifth and tire, and it was just too heavy on the rear. So when you had to do a hard upward incline, it would pop a wheelie, which is going to do that anyway, but you try not to, and you got this big old tire pulling you back. Doesn't help. This is kind of cool here. I wish this would stay here like forever, but unfortunately it's not. It's going to be houses, and they've been building houses so rapidly. Like all those houses you see there, literally within the last 4 months. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast they put up houses here in North Carolina. But they're stick-built homes. It's not like Florida where they build them with concrete blocks and so forth because of hurricanes. Yeah, if we ever got a Florida-style hurricane here, devastation would be horrible. But all right, we're gonna do this. I'm going to go down here and run this little ditch line. See how it forms through here. Yeah, I wish the black Bronco, the one I just put away, I wish it would be tuned a little better, but it's going to be. I just got to get the correct parts I need for it. I need to change out the motor, and I also need to change out the servo and put a metal horn. The reason the turning radius is so bad is, one, it's those Chinese style servos, but two, I used an axle metal arm on there, and unfortunately it's not long enough, and between that and the turning radius of those see, belly, give it a little womp womp. Yeah, so this thing jumps like a freaking crazy truck. Can't believe it.